Hey guys, Rick Denham here. It is July 4th and happy 4th of July to everybody. Crabbing and shrimping just opened up and I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to do a how-to pier fish here in Puget Sound for crab and our dock shrimp or coonstripe shrimp. It's a great opportunity to get out with the family and friends, enjoy this great beautiful weather that we have going on, and really get some tasty food to put on the dinner table for your 4th of July as well as your other evenings. So let's first take a look at crabbing. Now, crabbing is such a simple but fun way to get some good dinner on your plate. You can go to your local tackle shop and find that there are so many different varieties of pots you can get for boating, but there's also a whole lot you can do from the piers. And in Puget Sound we have the unique opportunity to get out to the various piers all over the place and really get into some quality crabbing and shrimping opportunity. What I would recommend if you're fishing from a pier for crab, these crab rings are the best option to go with. They're the easiest way and you can really catch a whole lot of crab in the right area. So basically what it is it's two rings together with the mesh netting, and what this allows is when you put this down on the bottom like you see here, it lays flat. Those crabs can come up to your bait, eat on it, and when you go to pull everything up really quick, those crab can't climb out. So it's a great opportunity to really pull in a bunch of crab at one time. So but what I like to do is I have some clips on here. I take my leftover salmon or steelhead heads, even rockfish, or whatever carcasses I may have of salmon or any kind of fish of late, and I will throw the heads on these hooks and put the rest of them inside of this bait cage. And what it allows to do really is get the most amount of scent out there. Chicken works really good for crab. Fresh fish, you want to try and have everything as fresh as possible to get the most out of what you're looking at. So that's what I'd recommend if you're going to be trying to use it directly under the pier. You don't have a lot of area to be able to cast around with these big rings. You can kind of swing them out from the pier a little bit, but there isn't a whole lot of opportunity to expand beyond where the pilings are. So you're really trying to draw the crab into you there. Now there are options, however, to get away from the pier and be able to cast with the fishing pole. One of those is a castable folding trap. Now I don't have one on me personally, but you can think of the same concept. When they hit the ground, they fold open, and that crab will come up and start eating on the chicken leg or whatever you have in the front of it, and when you go to pull it, the crab closes on top of them and that crab is stuck in the middle. Fun way to do it. Usually you can only get about one at a time, so it could take a little bit longer, but it is a fun way to do it off the jetties, the piers, really the beaches too, and have an opportunity at that. Now for me, I got turned on to this next thing that I'm going to show you, and I find it to be a lot easier to use with a fishing pole, and you have possibly more success opportunities with this, and it's called a snare trap. A snare trap has 8 to 10 mono loops here, and this allows when this casts out, hits the bottom, these snares lay out flat or as close to it. So these crabs are going to come along to your bait and they're going to sit here on the cage eating it. Now you go to pull tension on this, look what will happen. That snare grabs a claw or a leg, and now that thing is stuck and you can just pull them right up the pier. Now to cast one of these, I really have a beefier setup than I normally do. This is my heavy spinning rod, and I have it rigged up with 50-pound braid, and it helps really get that thing out there, but also be able to pull it back without having any issues of knowing that your line's too light. So I then modified. These can come and glow in the dark, which is a cool color when you're night fishing. Add a little bit extra stimulants to these crab, attract them in, but they come unweighted. So you got to find some way to weight these down. Now, what I've found the easiest way to do is it could be a 1/2 ounce weight or even an ounce like I have here, but I zip tied on 3 ounce weights, 3 1-ounce weights, excuse me. And what I do then is it allows me to cast this out further, but it also will sit straight on the bottom. It won't be blown around with the current and getting away from the crabs that may be present there. You're able to set it down and be able to bring the crabs to you. So very fun, easy technique. You can get a lot of crab very quick, and it just is a good way to do it. What I usually with these is chop up some herring that I have left over, as well as maybe some table scraps of filleted kokanee and even some trout that may be left. So it allows just a nice easy presentation. Can be done pretty simply. So fun way to get crab. Now when you talk shrimping off the piers, again, it's more going to be of your dropping traps. You're not going to be able to really cast to them, but you don't really need to cast for these. You can make homemade traps out of chicken wire, which I have here. This one's probably 15 years old that I made with my grandfather. Still works great. Or they're store-bought traps. This happens to be a crawfish trap, and it works really good for the shrimp as well. So fun way to do it. Either one works. Same concept, similar to the crab. You have an opening for them to come in. The shrimp will eat at your bait, and when you go to pull the things up, the shrimp are going to try and escape, and they shoot out sideways. So the shrimp are going to run to the side corners of here and get stuck. They won't be able to get out the middle. Same concept with the store-bought one. They're going to swim in through here, eat at your bait, and then when you go to pull it up, they're going to shoot out and get stuck in the back. So you're going to be able to get a lot of shrimp pretty quick, and similar baits work well. Fresh herring, salmon heads. I wouldn't necessarily chicken too much, but with shrimp works well as cat food in the seafood type flavors. You can just puncture a hole in each of the cat food lids, top, bottom, side, really disperse out that scent. There are also some really good mixed baits out there that John Sporting Goods has a recipe for, and I will post it here. But pretty much, guys, what you have is shrimping and crabbing at a very easily accessible and fun ways to do it here in Puget Sound. So let's go take a look at some live action now on the pier on how to catch and get your fish, crab and shrimp. So let's have some fun. Thanks for watching. Fish on. Hey guys, thanks for watching today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. This is Rick Denham with Holy Moly Outdoors signing off. If you want to see some more of these videos, please subscribe to my channel and take a look at the videos that are playing above. Lots more fishing action and instructional videos to come. Thanks for watching. Tight lines and good luck on the water. Fish on.